Hi, this is Rachelle with Scrapcraftastic, and I have some happy mail here. Hopefully, something that I can use for my 2025 planner lineup. This is from AliExpress. It arrived fairly quickly. I'll put the dates of the date I ordered versus the date that it arrived. I've been holding on to this for a few days, but I can't resist any longer. I have to open it. So here we go. Let's do it like this. So, this is the 2025 Kinbor A6. This is, I think, supposed to be somewhat of a Hobonichi A6 Techo dupe. I have used an A6 Hobonichi in the past. I think I used it for 2 years, and then the price got a little outrageous, and I didn't order it again. Instead, I've tried the Papermood for the last 2 years, and it's a daily planner that I use to do to-do lists or just kind of do a little brain dumping, I guess you would say. But anyway, so it comes with this brochure. Ah, I'm too excited about opening this. I'm not doing it the right way, but this is the brochure. It has information about the different spreads that are here, and it's in English for the most part. Okay, and let's see what's the other side is this character, which I'm not really into things like that. So, yeah, it's just the brochure to me that comes with it. This is more important. They come in other colors. If I can find a good screenshot, I'll share that with you here. I chose the black, basic black. It's most like the A6 Salogy. So, oh, and it does have the ribbon page markers. It has two. Oh, this is so much better. Yeah, I think it is. So it has a gold and black ribbon page mark. They don't bother me. It feels like the ends have been treated so they shouldn't unravel. So it has this pearlescent end paper. I think that's in the front and the back. Yes. So, and this is a heavy textured paper. It's not lightweight. It's nice and it's white. The paper is white. Yes, love it. Before we get to the flip through, I'm going to remove this. I also ordered the cover for it. So let's go ahead and do this. Open this up. And I think they have bundles and you can buy the cover and the planner separately. So it's just a clear cover. It's not excellent quality like the cover on cover for the Hobonichi, but I mean, it'll do because I'm going to put it in a Hobonichi cover anyway. Once the year is up, I will be using the cover that I'm currently using for my A6 Papermood. Okay, that is so thick. Wow. I'm thinking it's another page there, but it's not. So let's slip this in here for now. It's not an overly tight fit, but it is fairly snug. I think once I get it in my Hobonichi cover, it'll be fine. Let's put these page marks down. So that's what that looks like. We got it in there. It's a little large, but then I think when you open it up, I don't know. It's not the perfect fit, but like I said, it's going in a whole other cover anyway, so I don't think that's going to matter much. And I may be able to use the clear cover from my Papermood instead of this cover. This is fairly inexpensive. I'll put pricing information on the screen, but I did order it from AliExpress, so prices may vary. And I did notice that once I put things in the cart, the price was different. So we got the year at a glance for 2024, 2026, and 2025. I don't know what all of this is down here. I think I think this is Chinese. Kinbor stands for Keep Imaginative and Be on Road. Hopefully you can see that. I know if I hold it too close, it gets blurry. But then if I put on the auto focus, it's jumping all over the place. So maybe one day I'll figure it out. Okay. Anywho, the year at a glance. Then we get into the vertical months. So you have 4 months per page or per set of pages. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that gives you some space, and you can use these as trackers. So put whatever you're tracking going in a vertical format, and then you can just use the days of the month to track it off. So I would use this as trackers if I was wanting to track something. And I think this gives you ample space. It's not some teeny tiny column that you can barely write in. I don't know the measurements of the grid. One thing I do like about this is that the grid seems darker than what it is in my Papermood. Let me grab my Papermood as comparison. I know a lot of people have Hobonichi. I do have a Hobonichi I could probably compare to. Let me get those. Okay. So this is my old Hobonichi. As you can see, I like a good cover. And I should really go through these and take out any accessories that I have tucked in. But this is what it looks like. Okay, let's find a blank page so that we can compare. Now, this Hobonichi is what year? 2019. Okay. And then this is my current year Papermood that I'm using now. Let's see if I can find blank page. Okay, so right off the bat, my issue with the Papermood, even though I love it, it's simple. It does have the green color, but I'm okay with it because I can barely see it, especially when I'm not under this bright light. The grid it seems extra light in the Papermood to me. So right off, I noticed the grid in the Kinbor looks darker. So even on the monthly here, let's look at a monthly here. This is another reason why I like the Papermood is because the months are with the days. So all the months are not stuck in the front. They are with the days that it goes with, if that makes sense. Here we go. Let's find December. All right. So this is December. See the difference? I can actually see this when I'm in a not so well lit space. I can't see this. I have to turn on the flashlight on my phone to be able to see this. I feel like in a dim light situation, I would still be able to see this. Now, I do like the simplicity. Like I said, it's minimal, even though it has the green. I really don't notice. This was something that I didn't like about the Hobonichi, the color, but this is even worse with the color, I guess. Let me see if I can find. Yeah. So I guess I should have been okay with this because it didn't have the shading. It also has the shading here. But for the price, compared to what the Hobonichi cost and even the Papermood, I don't know. I think it's a good option. Now, it may not be constructed as well as, yeah, it's a different construction here. For the Hobonichi, this is not, the way it's bound is different. I don't know if that's going to be forgiving if you do a lot of, hopefully you can see that, if you do a lot of stickers and add a lot of things to your planner, if that binding is going to hold. Maybe I should have pulled out a Astrology too. This binding is different too. So it has more of a perfect binding where oops, this one looks more like a floating spine. And I don't know how well that's going to hold up because basically the only thing holding it in place is these two end papers. So if your end paper gives, your whole book's falling out. I can see all the way down through there to the desk. Yeah, so this paper and this paper is what's holding this book in here. If there's going to be a lot of wear and tear, that's concerning. Okay, so anyway, that's a small comparison of the Hobonichi. So on the Hobonichi, it has the 12 and the meal icon on the day. Papermood just has dots. Again, it's the most minimal of them all. And the only problem I have with that is the grid is just too light. And also, with the Papermood, I can barely see the day of the week. It got so bad that I started writing it in so that I could see it. And then I had some stickers. So I put stickers on the page. All right. And this is the cover. This is Hobonichi. I need to clean this. But yeah, this is the cover on cover and the Hobonichi cover that I will probably use for the Kinbor. And I'm just bending up pages. All right. So other than that, pretty much everything is the same. I don't see the moon phases on here on the days. None of that really matters to me. Um, it has the calendar for the current month. Yes. It has the dates on the side, the tabs, same color basically, is a gray tone, whereas the Papermood, everything is green instead of gray. I don't know. I kind of like the Papermood. If they would darken their grid, I would probably go back to them. This has the red Sundays or red weekends. This also has very small days of the week where the Hobonichi does not. I can see that plainly, clearly. Dates on the Kinbor are shaded. The month is the number. The abbreviation under it is very tiny, so you can barely see that. Again, the day of the week is tiny. And then I think this is the week number, week 9. Yeah, it's really tiny. Maybe I just can't see. I don't know. But everything seems really small. Before the beginning of the month, you have this page with just lines, and it has this text up here. You have some blanks up above where the numbers start. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, and then the numbers start from 7 to 17, and then you have some dots underneath that. I don't do the military time. My brain can't function with that, but I don't need the time anyway, so I just need the grid to guide me. You also get the full page where on the Hobonichi you have quotes at the bottom, so you get the full length of the page with the grid. The grid does seem to be smaller on the Kinbor. I mean, you can see the differences pretty clearly. As far as the paper quality, I feel like it's very similar. It's all very similar to me. I'm not a big stickler. I try to give you all as much information as I can that I think you might be interested in, but I'm really not a big stickler for all of that. The biggest concern I have with it is being able to see the grid, being able to read the day of the week, and for it to hold up because I'm worried about the way this spine is, the binding is. I mean, if it falls apart, I can repair it, fix it for the price I paid for it. I wouldn't be upset. But I know not everyone would want to or be able to fix it if it falls apart. So there's that. It has a 2025 in gold on the spine. I don't know. Really, in an ideal world, I would get the A6 Hobonichi, but I just can't see paying that price for it, unfortunately. So it does have some notes pages in the back. They are numbered 1 through 17, I think. Yep, 17. So then this is a schedule page. This is a gift list page. This is a 21-day plan. This is favorites. And I think you have this type of thing in the Hobonichi as well. Then this is eye exercises, encyclopedia. Okay, this has page sizes, I think, and yeah, information on page sizing like B1, B3, B4, B2. Map of China, the world map, gourmet recommended. So apparently you can use a translator to translate this if you need to. I believe it's all in Chinese. This is the 24 solar terms. I don't know what that is. And personal information. Then there's a seal here in gold foil. Kinbor Techo 2025 life document. Okay, we're going to find out in 2025 how well this holds up. Again, it'll end up in this cover at the beginning of the year. If you would like to see me set this up, let me know in the comments. I do plan to go through and do at least the monthlies. And if you have any suggestions of anything else I should do in this, let me know. I really am going to miss this. I like that the month is before each set of days. Let me look at the month. And I like that the month doesn't have the grid, but it's just so light. I like the no shading. I don't know. But this does have shading. It's so light though, you can't even see it. But yeah, the weekend is shaded green. I don't know if you can even see that on camera. I don't know. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer. I think in a perfect world, I would stick with the Hobonichi. And my second choice would definitely be the Papermood. Then I would move on to the Kinbor. So I've experienced all of them. Papermood is just too light. The grid on Hobonichi is lighter than the Kinbor. Grid is bigger on the Hobonichi than the Kinbor. Hobonichi has moon information. The Kinbor does not. I'm rambling at this point, but I'm just trying to figure out all the differences and figure out which one I prefer. But I have this and we're going to try and use it. And for what I use it for, I just don't feel like I should invest a lot in it. If I can keep it safe in the covers, it should be fine. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you want to see a setup. If you want to see some pen tests, we can do all that together. Let me know. I'm excited though. I was really excited to open this. I wasn't supposed to record this right now. I was supposed to wait until tomorrow and record it, but so this is a late night recording because I just couldn't wait any longer. Let me know what you think. I'm rambling because it's the middle of the night, but yeah, I like it. I can see it. That is helpful. It would be better if the days of the week were more prominent so that I could see them, but I think I'll be okay. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and you may be interested in this other video. Thanks for watching and I'll talk to you later. Bye.